I'm Hannah.
And I'm Taylor.
And this is our presentation on augmentative and alternative communication, FM systems, Braille and Braille note takers, and screen magnifiers and readers. The first type we'll talk about is augmentative and alternative communication, or AAC. This includes all the ways we share our ideas and feelings without talking or using our nonverbals. People with severe speech and language problems may need an AAC to help them communicate. Some may use words, but others can use AAC for longer sentences or with strangers. AAC is a great resource in schools, workplaces, and when talking with friends and family in a casual situation. There are two different types of AAC, unaided and aided. An unaided system would use your nonverbals, such as gestures, expressions, and sign language. An aided system would use some form of tool or device to assist, such as a pen and paper, a mechanical device, or even Braille. The first type of AAC we'll talk about is an unaided version, which is ASL, or American Sign Language. This use of AAC consists of hand shapes, locations, and movements, and has its own unique grammatical structure to its language. No universal sign language exists. It's depending on where you live and differs from region to region. Certain words will have certain signs and use the hand shapes, movements, and hand shapes all together. Students using an ASL in a classroom would require an interpreter. Types of AAC that are aided may include a speech-language pathologist, who is by definition a trained professional who can assess, diagnose, and treat individuals with a speech and language disorder. They would decide what type of system of AAC is best for their child or their student in their classroom. These will be provided by a school. Types of AAC that are aided may include the picture exchange communication system, which we talked about in our autism lessons, which uses pictures to allow simple communication between an individual and others, and teachers can also use a social story to use this form of AAC. A program that is an example of this is a Megabee assisted communication and writing tablet, which is located right next to it and is the black device with the letters on it. The modified buttons and touchpads are another form of aided AAC, which are devices used with computers, tablets, or any form of technology that are used to operate electronics. The examples located to the right are the Logan Pro Talker Modular Augmentative and Alternative Communication AAC, or a mouthful, and the second is a Beams Interactive Music System, which is located in the bottom right. Another form of AAC that is aided are wearable devices. The first example is located on the top and is called a Pocket Go Talk 5-level communication device. This device has 6 buttons that provide the most common uses of messages, such as yes, no, hello, thank you, and bathroom. This is effective because it can fit in a child's pocket and can be used any place in a school or outside of school. Personal photos can also be used to help the child communicate. The one located underneath is called a Flip and Communicative Wristwatch Wrap. Wearable devices that use pages of images used to communicate can fall under this category. They are worn like a bracelet on a wrist and can contain several different forms of pictures, more than the Pocket Go device can. Also, many variations are available for different ages, and personal pictures may also be used. The second type of item we'll be talking about in our presentation is an FM system. There are 2 different types of FM systems. A sound field, which is where a teacher can wear a microphone that is connected to their classroom. This device is commonly used in mainstream classrooms and are used to the benefit of all students. A personal one is a microphone that sends a signal to radio waves to a receiver or a student who needs the device. They are also used in mainstream classrooms but can be used anywhere for students with a hearing loss or auditory processing disorder.
And now it's my turn! Yay! So first topic up is Braille, and a Braille display device operates by lowering and raising different combinations of pins electronically to produce in Braille what appears on a portion of the computer screen. A Braille device connects to a standard computer with a special cable, and it can cost between $995 up to $5,495, which I found on Google, so they're quite expensive. A Braille embosser, or it's also called a Braille printer, is a printer attached to a computer that is used to produce a Braille copy of text. So you can write a paper and then print it off, and a person who is blind can read it with Braille versus listening to it. And this can also be connected to a Braille note-taking device. An electronic Braille note-taking devices may be used by a student to take notes in class either in Braille or standard keyboard that uses QWERTY. Many of the note-taking devices have word processors, appointment calendars, calculators, or clocks, and can do everything a computer can. Braille note-takers. Braille displays and note-takers provide a tactile version of what's on the screen of PCs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Connectivity options include using USB, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or a serial port. And note-takers have built-in productivity apps so that the students can stay on task while using them versus trying to play a game. And output is via refreshable Braille, and input is entering Braille characters using a Braille keyboard. And screen magnifiers. A screen magnifier can be bought to fit onto a current computer monitor. It can magnify the screen up to 1.5 times the original source. Screen enlargement and screen reading sources. Our screen enlargement sources allow for a magnification of the computer screen, and in order for students who are blind or who are visually impaired, require the school to purchase a screen reading software program. And up next we have a list of a whole bunch of different screen enlargement and magnifiers that you can use. Some of them are free and some of them are not free. I did not put that, but
and these are our sources. Check out our questions when we upload our video. Thanks for listening.
see you later.